Hello there, fellow changelings of the Changling Army. I'm the gaming changeling Orson. Welcome back to Timespinner. Last episode we did a few quest lines here and there, and we've explored some of the map, both the present and the past. As well as also got a little reminder of us having to go up against 3 specific bosses in order to be able to get past, this area right here, where you see the blinking cursor. By getting rid of those, we'll be able to complete more of the game. Now we have a new thing. Well, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and go over here, and boom. We got that pathway opened. That's gonna be for another boss, which it is optional to fight the boss, but it gives you a nice little achievement, and it also gives you something else. There's elemental beads. We don't need those. There we go. Go down. I gotta go down those. And time to fight the Maw. The portal. It will be the Maw of Amadeus. Ah! Whoa! It's fine, I can key you from either side. And here, I've never felt so light, so white. Let's do this. The only thing you have to watch out for is the hands, and he'll also do tends to be a plasma geyser! I forgot about that! And we're done. Unfortunately, because of it, it blows up the portal. And we're now pretty well stuck here. The portal's gone. Is Beliti safe? When they are, everyone's stuck here now. But there you go. We've managed to complete those 3 key bosses. So now we have nothing to worry about there. So let's go ahead and use the warp side. Get there and go back to Greenwood Forest and complete ourselves another quest line. We heard a rumble from below. What happened out there? I destroyed the thing that the Chim had guarding the portal. Then the portal is liberated. I'm sorry. When the Maw was destroyed, so was the portal. I see. Then there's no going back. Alright. We got a new Nagi wall. Anything we gotta do here? Yeah, we got the thing for Redema. Let's talk to you. I don't care if the Lich wants peace until that memo gets to all the soldiers to stay on guard. And now we got another one where we need to get medical grade plasma. Now, this one is actually fairly easy to get. Was there anything, nope. I might go ahead and go here. There you go, get the oil wings. We don't need those. I think I need to go here. I'm trying to remember carefully what I did. I think I go back here because now that I've done that, No, at the IB bag. No, it's not here. The lab. It's the lab I need to go to, isn't it? Trying to remember carefully. It's the lab I think I need to go to. And I also need to go back to where the caves were because the new passage opened up there, and there was a boss we can fight. This does have the weird and interesting thing being that anything we do in the past affects the future. So in a sense, I don't know. No! It is not opened yet. Darn! I always thought it would be. Guess not. Just easy if I use the wolf sword. And now, since we managed to destroy all pseudo bosses, we can now continue on with the game. We can't go on like this. One time method after another, I say. The elders sit around me. I've joined the circle now. Clan Mother Undan nods. The Lechim had increased their patrols in recent years. You're right, Celine. We cannot do this forever. They will find the Timespinner. One of her wives. Across now, we cannot give up. We need a new plan. I can't risk using the Timespinner now. With Lunas, we only have a few messages left, and we can't train up fast enough. What we need is a new kind of time. What do you have in mind? Our traditions have always been for the time method only to come back as far as necessary to keep the clan so as not to distort history too much. We have no idea if time can withstand more than a small amount of change at a time, but we need to take a chance. I propose we tame one time method to go back. Further, go back into the past, prevent ever learning about the time if we can. Do something that will keep them from ever being found. That's a huge change. It will completely change our history. We don't even know if we will still exist, but it must be done. The time spinner is all that matters. And who would you propose be the new time messenger? Undyne asked, but she already knew my answer from the glint in my eye. I see, so in a sense, C was going to be the new time messenger. And there we are, the Empire Knight. See, he can reflect your thoughts. And that's a gas mask, which I've never seen any use for that. I like the music. Ow. Now, since I do have my orb thing on here, I don't need the pyro ring. I don't know why I got lab glasses. Oh, that brings my damage up. And we got gun. Yep, straight up gun. So I'm just doing that just to fill in more of the map. And there we go, the plasma IB bag. We'll be going back a little later once we're done with this area. Ow. Ow. As I get smacked with balls. So many balls. Now that we're done there, go ahead and go back to the Greenwood Forest. Now I know we're not done yet. We just have to keep going around, playing the game as much as possible. Cause we're not done yet. But there's an area here that I haven't been to yet. Let's go ahead and see what's in there. No, it's just a max aura. But that's good that I do that. The more I find, the better. Adamus Laboratories. Whoa! The music just changed. Do you think it will work? We're talking about time travel here. Of course it won't work. It seems so cool. So, I see some wonderful volunteer food. And did we ever hear from them again? I think it's almost done. Now, let's just hope we're not the next volunteers. Let's start talking about biotechnology. Oh, yeah, we can't go through that. Gonna go like through there. Max health. This thing is really eerie. A lab coat. So, why not? 2 memories. I am in the city once more. It had been many years since I made the journey, but we needed supplies, including some for Lynette's party. Her training is nearly complete, and she will be a time messenger as soon as the celebration is done. I'm so proud of her, but also so aware of the dangers and pain we are asking her to endure. I am also hoping to learn more about the Lenchens, perhaps get some clue to their movements, some information Luna can use to stop them forever. I examined a crate of Lechem's sons in the marketplace, hoping to get one for Lynette. She won't understand the importance, but maybe one day. There's a large Lechem patrol nearby. It's not nearly as bustling as last time I was here. She scrutinized the sun as they passed, hoping to avoid attention amongst Celine. I recognized the voice. It turned out he takes off his helmet. He has a beard now, blue as his hair, but it's definitely him. I said that Empress was one of his guards, not my right. It's okay, Korak. I never thought I'd see you again. He moves him and I fight the urge to recoil. There's so many souls. Emperor? I met? You're close when he released me and lowered his voice. Yes, I was merely a prince when I saw you last. I want you to like me for just my power, but come, we must catch up. Dinner? Somewhere I know I never leave the spot. He just let a pass guard and they take part in command, snapping to attention. Emperor of Lutem, but what choice do I have? I nod. To his credit, the spot he found for dinner is lovely. A view of the ocean, twilight surrounding us, a warm breeze rustling in the trees. Still, I am profoundly uncomfortable. I always hope I will see you again. How come you never... I had other things to take care of. Come? Like what? I became a leader of my clan. Oh, wonderful. We are both leaders then. That night, all those years ago, I meant what I said about wanting to find a wise ally. Truly, Nivit, your people are taking so much from our wood. I said, hoping he responded with a desire for some improvement. I remember. What we have taken, we have given back tenfold, he scoffed. I looked at him, but perhaps I haven't had the right counselor. I still think about that night so long ago, of the family we could have had. I tried to hide my reaction, but I could tell that I failed. What? There's something you're not telling me? I have a daughter, Nivit. I thought my own midst and panicked. I need to see a daughter. That's perfect. That's wonderful. What's her name? Lunas. Lunas, Selene. I'm so proud. You must bring her to me. Glad it is very private, Nivit. We don't let us out. Who cares about the clan? Well, you will come back with me, you and Lunas. We can have a space. What? Celine, I've wanted this for years. I love you. That's why I've wanted to see you again. You can have anything you ever want. To come with me. We can be together forever. You love me. You knew me all for 3 days, about almost 20 years ago. And I never forgot you. Loved you. I longed you for a family with you. And here my wishes... I'm sorry, it's not me. You were a fling for fun. And you were important of a new blood, but I never loved you. Nonsense. I rule this world, Celine, and so many others think of that power. What we can do... if you will be mine. You can rule with me. You're responsible for form of pain on this world. When there are shafts in your graph, it was so powerful for you, it doesn't matter, as long as you wait. No, I will never, but you're mine. I will have you. I'm leaving. Fine, I don't need it, but I will have my brother. Tell me where he is. You can go. Leave us alone. He lunges for me, but mine have made him floppy already. I flee. You can't wait for me. I will find you. Wow. Holy shit. So, I think I'm getting more of the picture here. Dang. Oh, food synthesizer. Well, that's going to be important for a quest later on. Will that hurt me? Yes, it will. Ow. That's also getting something smacked on my face. Kind of getting more and more of the picture here, but dang. That's just... that's just talking about the war robot of extinct creatures. So in a sense, this emperor is her father. Jeez. That's an eye orb. And now things get really scary. And we can't go in there yet, but we will get in there later. And this is just talking about an experiment. And now those freaky little abominations are now our enemies. Oh. Ow. Oh, and they also inflict chaos upon you. And no, not the chaos from Devil being chaos, chaos, chaos. I can do anything. Origins here. As I said, you can also keep in mind that some of those you cannot get into after you, I think, beaten the main story, I think. Oh, also, this is part of a, wait, did I get that? I don't know if I got that or not. Regardless though, if I did get that, then that's part of a side quest. There's experiment 13. If you want to read those, you can go ahead and pause the video. If you want. Ah, another max sand up. And this boss here will you and yeah, they're basically be like dancer and try to be like Elena. However, you defeat them. You are strong, and you're a bastard. Says the girl with no father. Ah, but that's not true, is it? You must know we never cured the bleakness. Even once we conquered Valiti and gained access to the plasma, we would never be the same. A longing in our people, leading us to explore the stars. Quick to anger, quick to melancholy. These are the legacy of that sickness. And the Latian blue air, of course. Sounds familiar. You must realize by now. I know. Novus is my father. I don't care. I have no love for him. He attacked my clan. He killed my mother. He will die. Very well. Just do me one favor. Why would I? Don't let my work have gone to waste. When you take the throne and the rightful heir, rid us of the demons once and for all. And there's the key to the true ending. The reason why I say that... Now then. High security access. The doors are good open with this. Time to end this. Notice this thing. It looks familiar, doesn't it? That's right. Now it's time for me to tell you about those calibration gears. As I make my way to the places with those locked doors. You may have noticed that there were doors that had an A on them. Well, those actually house what's known as calibration gears. Those gears actually hold a secret ending. Now, as you can possibly already can tell, however, there are 2 boss fights you can have. I'm not going for the newest one. The reason being is because the newest one is the exact same as it will be in the other one. Oh, and also I didn't get this little guy here, Experiment 13. And they will allow you to pretty much get this with his bass. Let's see. Gotta go carefully here to the correct areas. But I'll pretty much explain that when it comes around time to do that. Go ahead and dash all the way over here. Go into this A. Have to go like through a little area here. Once you first go through that area, there it is, calibration gear. Turning gear need to accurately use the Timespinner. First in set of 3. Oh yeah, this is part of the Timespinner. Why the turning gears? That's why I went back so far. This wasn't a test. These were supposed to be 3 of these. How far back the Timespinner goes? Well, too late now. Lunas, if you found all 3, you could tune it properly. So, could do what you meant to at the start. go to a different time. I could go back before Nubis ever found Windaria. I could actually save them. Heck with the gear. I could go anywhere. I just need the other two. Easier said than done. If I can't find them, I can still kill Nubis. Now we got 2 other areas we need to go to. Those 2 other areas, of course, being here. And of course, right here. Here. Ow, forgot about those. And that's the second one. Another tuning gear for the Timespinner. If I'm more and I could save Windaria, I could save my clan. You've been changing time a lot, Nunes. That's my job, it's my duty. I can kill Nubis now, thanks to the change that I made. Everything you do changes the timeline, changes the future. You've seen the effect of it. Yeah, the gem here has changed, it's grown weaker, and the structure's unseen. All the changes are good, you can achieve your goals, you can stop. I know that. But there are forces in the universe besides you humans, like the demons and like you, right? But be careful. Some of them don't like when you think a lot is actually a dream or giving full. What that mean? Whatever. He's actually saying something that you may now. When you first play the game, you may not actually understand that right away. Because you may just skip that and immediately go right to the obvious place there. What he's actually saying is it's actually part of a one of 2, pretty much the optional ending, which to me, I consider that to be the true ending of the game. Also, might as well go over here and see if I can complete some of the obvious things here. A gift. Oh, got something? Okay, what's your quest line? Oh. Gonna go ahead and just do that. And there we go. Also, don't worry about him. Oh yeah, he just has to wait for him to catch up. Basically, best way to essentially say where you need to go is go where pretty much the alchemist found you. And of course, you got completed a date. And that's one quest line fully done. And let's see any more. Physical evidence of Beliti's war crimes. Oh, fuck. I think I know where exactly I need to go for that. Well, time to head back into the lab. And I know exactly where to go here. Down and around here. Nope, wrong way. This would have to go quite a ways this way. Or maybe I'm remembering wrong. Yeah, I'm remembering wrong. It wasn't this one. I know it was one of those areas I had to go to. I don't quite remember which one. Yeah, but this one. Remember correctly. Yeah, there it is. There we go, this is historical documents. Means we're done here. And we can go back. Now, this one is also an optional boss fight. Find Katona. You're probably wondering how you find this guy. Oh, and you got anything? Meat box. I didn't remember what his was. So we now went through, so it is. Okay. And the other guy, and the other one is becoming known as a Galaxy Stone. Now it's in Lake Serene that we need to go to. And right here. You might be the one who bested Alina in combat and convinced her to stop this war. You're both fools! Belinti must be destroyed at all costs. You can't stop me! No! Take that! No! And that's a Radiant Orb. That one you can miss. And until we get that Galaxy Stone, there we go. It's done. He was a good soldier once, but he loved killing too much. He didn't see the cost, the duty, and even if my duty ended up being misguided, I never killed just to be killed. I know. Thank goodness, you've helped me see beyond the blinders Belinti put on me. Help me get beyond what bends. Yeah, what bends. Be careful out there. There will still be soldiers looking for your blood, but you've done a lot of good for us. Thank you. And holy crap, I got a lot. And his is basically needing to get what's known as a Galaxy Stone. Unfortunately, we cannot get a Galaxy Stone just yet. And I swear that there was a... Oh wait, I have to actually go into the actual area first, and then I can find the darn thing. And now we go to the sealed caves. An area that we could not go into before. But damn, now the music there, wow, the music just took a turn. Now since we've had these asks, going through this area will become a whole lot easier. Definitely, of course, dealing with the obvious enemies. Man, look at the amount of money I got. There it is, Galaxy Stone. That's the last thing. That is the last plot MacGuffin item you need to complete every single quest in the game. I'm gonna go ahead and do the obvious thing of course. Getting the there we go. Maps connected. Also, if you're playing this on hard mode, some of those save points have been destroyed. Oh yes, the Helix Toad. I don't think he's any relation to the Helix fossil. I'd be damned if he did. Have any relation. There we go. Neurotoxin. Oh, fuck. That actually, I have no idea how to, get rid of that. I legitimately don't know how to get rid of neurotoxin. Anyway, darn it! And he's dead. The last gear. We now have all 3 gears. The 3rd tuning gear with the working time field like the one gears now has. I could save my clan. I could change time the way I always supposed to. They are growing more powerful. What? Who? The forces of the universe. Every time you change time. You mentioned you must be careful, Lunas, if you change time too much, like doing what I was supposed to do this whole time. You've already changed so much. Too much more could be disastrous. He grows more powerful, but he can't keep up. He would have no choice but to do something drastic. What are you saying? That I can't save Vandalia? That the gears are useless to me? That I've been wasting my time? No. No sacrifice is wasted. If you were powerful enough, maybe you could stop him. Or stop anyone who gets in my way. That boss is optional if you want to get all of the endings. Go ahead and use the wolf sword. time to end the quest lines. And there you go. That's every single quest done. And this really what makes it so that you increase orb experience. And we're done. We've done every single quest that there is in the game. Now, I'll make mention of one thing right away. I'm not going to be going for that Pacific ending yet. I will, however, show both endings, yes. Both main endings you can get in the game. However, keep in mind of one other thing is that you also have two boss fights you can that are optional. Now, this is where the thing goes. You could save your mother or stop the war with the sisters. Now, you see, stop Nubis in the past or stop Boterius in the path. I'm not gonna go for either just yet. I'm gonna go for the main ending here first. Of course, do the obvious of completing the map. And afterwards, whoa. Now I do know of another game that's very similar to this that it did eventually actually get like a different ending that you could actually get. Which was a base that if you were going for it was Tohu Luna Nights, which basically made it so that you pretty much played as Sakura Izoi. Basically the time maid. The only thing is, how I actually know about that is I've actually owned the game. I've actually beaten it, and I own the game. I own an actual copy of the game itself. Now I did say I'm not going to go for full 100% of the map. So I'm not going to like fully 100% the map. So don't expect me to do that. That's the point of no return. Turn for that point in the story. I'm not going there yet. Just have a little bit more of the map to do. Once I do that particular point of the map, I of course will be doing both boss fights for both endings. And of course showing off both endings. For this class. And this is probably the final. The Circle of Elders is very quiet. I just told him that Luna fought it's the legitimate end of us and responsible for so many of the world. This is a disaster. He will redouble his effort to find us. I know. We must act quickly. We must set our plan in motion. Their birthday celebration will officially becoming a time master tonight. But I fear she is not ready. Send me with her. What? Two have never gone through the time centers together before. We should try. If I go, I will have never existed, and so the Emperor will have no one to hate. But if I never existed, Luna would never have been born, and we need her. If we go together, perhaps we will both survive together, and we can stop Luna and the attempt. It's a huge risk, but it must be done. We have little choice anymore. We must try. Thank you, Clan Mother. But let Luna have her celebration. She has worked so hard for this. Without listening to the Timespinner, you can tell our plans very well. Now, it is time to end this. It is time to put this to rest. There are two endings to this. You have a neutral ending, pretty well being that nervous. That Emperor or father, if you would prefer. Never, not ever what you did. To your mother? Whatever. She spurred me. I offered her everything. I loved her, and she spurred me. It was unintentional, but she deserved death. How dare you! You invaded our world, colonized our people, and slaughtered my clan, all for what? Power? The Timespinner? We let Gem had ever yearned for more, to explore the stars, to reach into the farthest reaches of the universe, to understand, to ascend. There must be sacrifice for such progress. Sacrifice is the choice. What you do is murder. A massive protective. But come, Lunas, you are here now, the very principle of the Tim. You could join me. Take what your mother refused, not while you still breathe. Well, me too. Your own father? You're no better than her. You don't deserve me. I don't care. Bring it, old man. You should have known your place, man. Now. No! No! It's over. Now what? I've been working the kiln for so long, I don't know what else there is. My clan is still gone. Unrightful heir here, I suppose, but... hell, and all the others. I could rule it now, try to make it better, maybe. I'll return to the gem, then help them rebuild and change times once more. Now I'm going to be showing both endings. This is you leave it and go for the clan. Yes, with most of my clan gone, this would never be a home. I'd be more of a home back then, but now, all of them rebuild like him, force the demons out, make the future a better place. I left the gem in chaos, ruleless. I don't know what will become of them. I never want to go back there. Living in the past, I know things will change here in the future. Maybe I can make things better from the past, but this whole empire is tainted. I'm glad to be rid of it. My future is elsewhere. Do you think we'll see you again? I don't know. I hope so. At least you did some good here. I'll miss her. Some real good. I'll miss her too. I hope she's happy wherever she is. Lunas! You're back! Can't get rid of me that easily. Is everything done? Taken care of? Why did you come back? It's not my home anymore. My home is here. I think I can do some good. I'm glad you came back. I couldn't just leave you. I love you now. Do you really think you can make a life here? You think you can settle down? I don't know, but I'd like to give it a shot. I need a partner, someone kind and wise, with an even temper and a determination to make the world better. Anyone like that? I just might. Stop building the site for the stranded aliens. Also, I understand you have volunteered to lead the effort in rooting out what demons remain. Yes, Your Highness. Luna's here has inspired me to do what I can to help rebuild. I'm happy to lend my aid as well, Your Highness. I think the gem has the potential to be something great. Thank you. We will form a joint task force, then the first step towards reuniting your people. To all of you, I know this has been a rough few years. I have never anticipated this war of the sisters, as it's being called. I never wanted it. But it's over now. It's time to build a strong nation and a peaceful one. One day we may unite with our sister world. I want that to be a good day. We'll make history. It won't be easy. I thought for Ben for so long. I don't know what else there is. But they have work to do here and friends, a new life to live. My hope is to build something better. Every step I've taken has been to create a better Lechem. I have only one other thing to see, one last time to use the Timespinner. And that's the first ending of the game. Now I'm going to go ahead and press continue here. And we've unlocked an orb. The Empire Orb, pulverized fist, both with an orb fist. And the Eternal Boost. Gonna go ahead and skip this. Not again! And this is the other ending. rule as the Empress of Lechem. No, I'll stay here. I am the rightful heir. I can avenge my mother and right the wrongs of my father. I've mastered time. Lechem will follow me now. It was rocky at first. Not all the Lechem accepted the transfer of power. But then I was pronounced to be the Eternal Mother, made flesh, came to save Lechem. I went with it. After all, I had mastered time. My actions in the past have made Lechem weak, but it has a lot of potential. Potential my father has squandered. I've seen how good rulers could lead from Elena. Stop building the site for the surrender Valenians. And this is pretty well the main thing, yeah. With this that creates an eye abolished the Lecherian Scientific Advancement Department, which failed to protect Lecherian's best interest by pursuing knowledge at any cost. In its place, Lecherian's fund for alchemy and understanding will continue to pursue advancement, but with protection and empathy for all the Lecherian people. Jesus said that there were 0 demons in Lechem. We will find them and force them out if we can. It won't be easy. I suffered Ben for so long. I don't know what else there is. I never truly understood how lonely it would be to be a time messenger. Our sacrifice is not small. I have no one now. My only hope is to build something better. Every step I've taken. Be the better Jim. What else is there now? Oh, and this would just be the same thing. This basically just her telling that she's not going to rule it now, and that Lechem is going to pretty much go. And there you go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let's use that, let that wolf side. There we go, got those. Now, remember what I said, I said there was 3 endings? Here it is. Now, the ending is slightly different. Also, keep in mind, this is a one-time thing. I will only be showing off one, but it's basically the exact same thing. Stop Nuvis in the past, or stop Berterius. I'm gonna stop Berterius. This is basically the exact same thing, but we're gonna go with this one. Also, I do have the other orbs here, as you can possibly already tell, which is of course the, where is it? Oh yeah, Empire Orb. It's basically this. Put on that. Put on the Star of course, the Gemini 3. And let's go. Stopping my father has always been my goal, but my duty is just to the survival of my clan. There's more than one way to do that. And to tell and the others I have a greater duty. As a time messenger, I can make a better world. Oh, Barterius is the exact same thing. Intruders! Guards! Who are you? My name is Linus. I'm from the future. Preposterous. Very massive, right, Barterius? He's basically the exact same thing, but and we're done. No! Where are we? The land of dreams, or nightmares. So much changed. When you struck the final blow, he had no choice. Who? No choice of what? The Sandman. No choice but to throw everything away, rather than try to fix so much. Everything? All of reality. What? You told me I could fix it, that I would be lost, but not everything. I did say that. But it's not over. I saved you. I brought you here, where I was born, so you could stop him. Why? He's grown too powerful. What is he? A god, if there are such things. You said he was like you. Yes. Are you a god? If there are such things, perhaps. And you, what lured me here? You made your own choice. And if I kill the Sandman exists because he has to. Some things must fix time. If he died, someone else would have to take his place, like you. Or you. Fix time. If you're powerful enough. I exist because you exist. I want what you want. Well, I will admit, I'm an expert on time paradoxes. Fine. It's a time that has a report to deliver to the whole freaking universe. We're about to be under new management. Now, go right on over here. Up this thing. And this basically, Batface said, is a warp gate if you want to do it. You don't have to. And this is where you would essentially find two missable... What the f*** calling me? Two missable orbs. Now, I know I'm going over the hour limit, but I'm pretty well right near the end of the game, so I'm going to go ahead and go for the entirety of this. I'm going to go ahead and skip that. He's basically just saying that this is like an arena thing. Go ahead and go through it, and you'll basically be fighting a bunch of what you fought. Now, if I can... probably fighting some enemies that you may not have found in the original game. Doing that nice guy, Ow. At the end of it, it is actually random if you manage to get both of them. What I essentially mean by that is you can essentially get two unique bosses. Those unique bosses, of course, being Ifrit and the Raven Lord. That is if you're lucky enough to get either of them. And it is... Raven Lord. You can immediately tell which one is which. And Ravenlord is gone. And this is where you can actually get one of the mythical ones. The Nether Orb. And some elemental beads. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go through a bunch of these until I can actually get both of them. Now it's random if you manage to get both of them. It's around the end of the oh yeah, the Nether Shade. That's also an enemy that you would never see in the main game. Through a straw. So, more damage? More damage. You can tell which one it is by, of course, the obvious thing being basically where it's actually going to travel out of. And it's gonna be, please be F-wit! F-wit. Oh, I got both of them! This took me by complete surprise. This... And we're done. And this is the final orb. Forbidden Tome. And we got the Familiar of the Kobo. There we go, we got both of them. Now, it is time to enter the pyramid and end it. You got a lot of nerve, Dreamling. Don't talk like you're so much better. You wouldn't be this powerful if not for me. Not for her. You've caused me a lot of trouble, girl. So I hear. The messes you've left behind, tisk. I'm amazed it took you this long to destroy reality. Do this you did, and I'm here to change it back. Is that what your dreaming told you? Well, no matter. You are but a shade here. This is my realm. Here, I am God. I am all that is and all that will be. Not that I have anything to say about it. I am an all-powerful girl. You ensure that this dreamling may have inserted you. Continue to exist, but it won't be for long. And now thus begins the end of the game. By the way, it took me by surprise when I first found it. It was blocked. Clever. As well, this may come to a shock of people who've actually played this game before. Max Sand. Also, there are enemies here that you would not find otherwise. That's a justice. It basically is a homing projectile. Vixen. Another max health up. I'm almost pretty much at max health here. Ow. 0. And I've almost got it fully up there. There we go. Oh, his name Kane. And that's the Dream Wisp. And there's the last one, Celestial Slash. Wanna know what the Dream Wisp does? You can find it. Give experience. Now my missing crow is level 57. As I said, I didn't necessarily plan on playing the game legitimately, so don't expect too much out of it. I spin! But the ending is always going to be the same. In terms of how I essentially play this, I think of this as more of a, say, better ending to the game. Although don't worry too much, it doesn't necessarily change if you decide to go with Nubis or Balterius. It's pretty much the exact same. It's pretty much the exact same ending, so you don't really have to worry about too much. But beyond that door is the final ending. Let's do this. It's time to end this. You can't hide forever, Sandman. You delude yourself into thinking I have to. You made me powerful, Lunas. My mark spread for your reality. I am a god. So I hear, fixing everything in my way. Is that it? But then you just what? Give up? Throw it all away? Sound like you weren't good enough at your job. How dare you! I am a god! I am one of the Ascended. So yet here I am, and I want my universe back. So I guess this is the side. Very well then. Useless terrorist. I will make it as if you never lived. This is just the first phase. The second phase is Nightmare. Best way to say it is basically a giant bone dragon. Just continue firing at it. And congratulations. It is done. It is finally over. What? You are powerful, Lunas. The universe cannot exist without someone to protect time, and the Sandman is gone. Am I? Ascending. What am I? Lunas is gone. You are the goddess of time. You are the eternal mother who has appeared throughout the ages. But the universe, the Sandman destroyed it. Ironically, he did not have time. It's all still here in his realm. Time had to be restored. I restored it. The Eternal Mother restored it. The greatest sacrifice. I never existed, but in the chains, I could fix it all. The ultimate time messenger, I suppose. My truest calling. My friends, my family will be okay. Well, hello there. Hi. Enjoying that roast? It's not bad. The cook here is terrible. Come to my kitchen sometime and I can give you some real meat. This should ease the symptoms a bit. Don't worry. I hear Valenti is sending over another shipment of plasma. We'll be okay. Eternal mothering will all be okay. And with the signing of this treaty, Valenti recognizes Lacham as a fully independent nation and ally. For those Valentian wishing to remain, we will be expanding our settlement, and Valenti has agreed to share its supply of plasma to all. We can thank the Eternal Mother for this peace. Captain Hunter, I understand you have volunteered to lead the effort in patrolling the wilderness against the dangerous fauna. Yes, Your Highness. The goddess has inspired me to do what I can to help build your nation. Thank you. We will form a joint task force, then a correlation between our nations. To all of you, I know this has been a rough few years. Valenti is now tasked with reviewing the policies enacted under the late Emperor. It's time to work together to build two strong nations. We are sister wards. Together we are strong. Today is a good day. My love, we have made a better world. Goddess be blessed. The Cham is a tranquil place. I made sure of that. Valenti and the Cham kept their peace for generations. Plasma was sailed but gone. They still explore the universe, delve into its secrets. Secrets I can see now. But for now it's understanding, not conquest. The Eternal Mother guides their way. I guide their way. The universe has the happiness I never could. Mama, she has your eyes. Is she designed after you? No, my dear, this is the Eternal Mother. She watches over all of time. The myth says that once she taught us the gift of time as well. Some of us were heroes, but the time is long over. Maybe she designed me after herself. The Eternal Mother is the guardian of our people, just like I am to you and your sibling, and maybe one day, one of you will be for our clan as a clearing antidote to the other cities of our world, and maybe beyond. But we have seen peace for many generations. Hopefully, you will never be needed, and we can be a family together forever. I like that. Now, give thanks to the Eternal Mother, like I taught you. Thank you for your protection and love, O Goddess. And that was Timespinner. For me personally, I thought it was an absolute great gem of... This is more along the lines kind of a hidden gem amongst the rough, I guess, games out there. And heck, I mean, it's even made by the same people who made Starbound. Which, for the most part, I know about Starbound, and I do have it. I had to play it on and off. I mean, it was a game that I wanted to try for quite some time, and eventually I did actually end up playing it a little bit, and I think I may or may not have beaten it on an old account. I don't remember. But regardless, though, this I thought was actually a really, really good Metroidvania in itself. I mean, it does have some references here and there to other Castlevania games, at least two of them being the orbs and the, well, obvious, the jewelry box. But in terms of the game itself was really well done. At least in terms of the pixel art, the story, you could actually really get into it as good as possible. But a lot of it myself, I thought was actually pretty good in itself. Now, I know a lot of people, probably myself, may of course say that yes, I know, I cheated. I actually cheated because I'm using a cheat engine. Now, that's not to say that you can't beat the game without using cheats. I'm not saying that. But just keep in mind that this game did in itself have a lot of, maybe a few problems here and there that I could have seen, but I pretty much just breezed over them because, well, obvious. I wanted to actually play the game for playing the game. Also, if you do end up seeing your name in the backers here, you backed up an amazing game for what it was. Now, I myself will say that yes, this is a game that I would recommend to you if you're a fan of Metroidvanians. Because me, myself, I'm a huge fan of Metroidvanians myself. I mean, like finding that one area and then finding another, like that one specific item you need to get maybe that special health upgrade or a specific weapon that is going to help you in the long run. I know that I even said that I was pretty much using the plasma orb, which is downright one of the most broken weapons you can get in the game. One of the, well, if you're going for it, as well as also like the arena thing. With I'm actually kind of surprised I got both bosses on my first attempt going through it. And of course, even showing off the ending there, the 3 different endings. Now, one thing I will make mention of is that you don't necessarily have to worry too much about the ending, at least in terms of the stopping Nubis or Bertrarius. You don't have to worry about that. All it is pretty much just, it's a slight difference with both of them, either being pretty much a, do you want to actually save your clan, or do you want to save the people you made friends with? Which do you prefer? What do you actually want to do? You have that choice. In terms of finding the, I guess, a secret ending there, when I first initially played the game, I had no idea about it at all. I actually found out about it because, well, obviously I wanted to go for all the achievements, get those all done, and go for the obvious 100% achievement, which is also an achievement you can get if you're playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, where one of the achievements is getting 100% of the map, called Cartographer. Now, in terms of a big point I could make of this, were more along the lines of the, well, obviously the orbs. Like, you can mix and match various orbs to get what you want. And for me, myself, I just thought it was actually a pretty good game. I mean, I know very well that a lot of various Metroidvanians out there are not all that great. Like, I mean, you could easily find a Metroidvanian, beat it, I don't know, like, rent a Metroidvanian, do a full Let's Play of it, edit it as you would, and bring the game back, all in the same day. Not kidding, you could literally do that. Now, I'm not saying that this was something that did take a lot of time. Like, I mean, this is my fourth part of the game, and I'm already an hour 24 into it. I got like a stopwatch on my phone I use to do things like this, or until, well, specific points of a game. But for me personally, I thought it was actually really great. I love the music. Look up the music of this if you want to. I thought the music was absolutely great. And I did try my best at doing a little bit of voice acting, at least in some of it, so don't expect me, like, voice acting to be all that great. But in terms of, I guess you could say, voice acting, I mean, I would love to actually see some voice acting in some Metroidvanians, if it is possible. Now, in terms of me, I guess could say, talking about the ending themselves. Now, 2 of the endings that they said you can easily get regardless, in terms of, and even the secret ending. The main ending, as of course I said, would be what the 2 endings be, more like being, basically, you've done what you want in the future, now you can go back with the friends that you made. Or you could pretty much be, of course, as you can possibly tell, the rightful heir and fix everything that you could from your father. So you get the idea there. Now, one big thing a lot of people will already know about, well, how am I going to maybe do this, and so like the thing there. I only used a Pacific codes. I didn't make myself like overly powerful or anything like that. That was because I could do it and just throw off at least one Pacific orb. As I said, if you want to use the cheat engine yourself, look it up on Fearless Cheat Engine. Look up Fearless Cheat Engine, look at tables, and you can actually be able to find it. And as I said, I highly recommend you get Cheat Engine 6.7. It's what I've used myself for quite some time, and it has worked tremendously in my favor for what it is. Now, I'm not saying don't bother getting the other ones. If the other ones work good for you, I just haven't gotten them to work myself. Regardless, though, this game in itself was actually really fun to play. And I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to play this game for themselves. Is there anything else after this, or is this... Okay, I just had to press start. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this playthrough. I really hope you enjoyed watching my playthrough of this as much as I enjoyed making this. This game is on Steam if you want to check this out, which is what I played. I played the PC version of this if you want to check it out. And well, the link will be in the description for the Steam page to this. Subscribe if you want to check out other videos I've done in the past, or to stay tuned for future videos that are going to be on the channel. Comment down below if you have any tips or tricks about this game, or anything I may have missed through my playthrough of this. If you have another game you want me to check out on the channel similar to this or something completely different, be sure to let me know. Until next time, stay 20% cooler, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Bye bye.